across the nations of the world. You are welcome to bystanders at the newsstand. Today, 28th January 2025. Riwan Olasukomi reporting for duty. We are live in Ogba, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria, West Africa. You are welcome. All of our viewers, our esteemed viewers, like I always say, you are the king and queens of this platform. You are the reason why we are here. You are the MVPs on this particular platform. Those that are watching live and those that will later watch after the end of the streaming. But as you are watching, all of you, click on that like button, share, drop your comments, also subscribe so that when we come every day with latest news, you are always be part of it. So those that are watching now and those that will watch at the end of the streaming, click on that your like button, drop your comments, share, and then subscribe to this YouTube channel. You are welcome once again. Bystanders at the newsstand, Tuesday edition, January 28, 2025. You are welcome once again. Let me start from my soft copies. Every morning I have 5 major newspapers: The Punch, The Nation, The Vanguard, Daily Trust, and the Nigerian Tribune. 3 soft copies and 2 hard copies. So today I have 3 soft copies of The Nation, Nigerian Tribune, and Daily Trust. There are 2 hard copies of The Vanguard and the Punch newspaper. Let me start from the soft copy this morning, which says, from the Nigerian Tribune, bad news again. 30 million more Nigerians at risk of poverty this year, report. 2027, which is my major headline this morning, count me out of coalition against Tinubu, APC. Obi is saying that this morning. Amotekun arresting other suspects in 3 months in Ondo State. Ayegbesola's lawyer list weigh 3 options after leaving APC. Court asked to stop Tinubu+No from sacking Umar as CCT chairman. Salome's mother, gospel singer makes U-turn, plead not guilty. Southeast PDP rejects Damagun stakeholders meeting. And then court restrains IGP agents from arresting Kano at the graft boss. How Oni area others monarch appeased Afe Babalola over Farotimi. Afe narrates how Obasanjo Kuka intervened. Afe Babalola has dropped the charges against Dele Farotimi. Ondo 25 budget, FT allocation to lawmakers despite hardship. Edu declares Nigeria's electricity sector open for investment. The Nation is here this morning. EU urges ECOWAS to reopen talks with Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger. Afe Babalola withdraws suit against Farotimi. I defer to Oni of Ife. That's what he said. AU. Africa loses $18 billion annually to conflicts. After 2025, the draws was held yesterday. 2025 Nations Cup draws in Morocco yesterday. Nigeria to battle Tunisia, Uganda, and Tanzania. 2025 Nations Cup. Nigeria's electricity market open for investment, says Edu. YCK paid firm linked to son-in-law 100% for airport projects. Atiku Obi disagree over coalition against Tinubu. XGP's its only way to dislodge sitting government. I'm not interested in the coalition to grab power. Obi has said that. Obasa absent as Miranda moves into Lagos Speaker's office. We won't allow politicians to compromise cash transfer register. That's what it's coming for. Buhari governing Nigeria challenging. Igoya lawsuits Edo APC here over defamation. Daily Trust. I feed from my renting out my house. I feed from renting out my house in Kaduna. Buhari is saying that I'm a poor man, no, but from the money from my house renting, that's where I'm eating. Buhari, so Buhari is a very poor man. That's what he says. Nigeria has money to fund Tinubu's foreign trips, minister. 2025 AFCON. Nigeria draw Tunisia, Tanzania, Uganda, and Group C. Article: Nigeria on verge of losing democracy. Government offering opposition 50 million. Parties must unite to save democracy. El Rufai. Power not given but fought for Amechi. Shetima, democracy best despite all its flaws. Government invade Abuja community, kidnap man, wife, son, two others. What FG must do to make currency swap with China work? And them, Afibala withdraws case against Farotimi. Ambas get Trump's relocation proposal for Palestinians. These are the front pages of the Daily Trust. So before I read my hard copy this morning, let me see if some of our viewers are online. So let me appreciate them first. I read my hard copy this morning. This morning, 29 people are online. Charles Ikeadugbaja, good morning. God bless you. Enyokoro, good morning, my people. Good morning, Mr. Enyokoro. As you are watching, kindly click on that like button. Let's have conversation this morning. Let me go to the hard copies this morning. Go to the hard copies this morning. From the Punch, which says my first hard copy this morning. PDP crisis, uncertainty as NWC. That means the National Working Council members shun Southeast meeting. MDA spent 16 billion on Esther code compensation in 2 years. That's budget. Lagos Assembly plans to probe Obasa for fraud. NATS to collaborate to recover $6 billion. 66 billion naira crude oil proceeds. Afenifere and others oppose push for Shariah in Southwest. Region focus should be on them, not religion, says Yoruba groups. Muslim, Christian differ. National Conference, FG say commitment to better Nigeria. Farotimi, Afenifere, Obi, Afibala for withdrawing defamation suit. Gospel singer plead not guilty to killing Nasarawa copper. Dangote refinery to receive 12 million naira, 12 million barrels US crude oil report. Let me drop the Punch hard copy. Let me go to Nigerian Tribune hard copy. Oh, I mean Vanguard this morning, the hard copy says Buhari is a very, very poor man. A very poor man. Buhari says, I rely on rental income for my Kaduna house. 2027, I'm not interested in any coalition focused on grabbing power. Obi is saying that. We will fight corruption, fix economy. Shetima says. Okay, oh. Hunger in the land. Our price of rice rose from 2005 in 2000 to 105,024. Okay, oh. From pyramids to paddy importation, what went wrong? Millers identified policies of assault. Insecurity and innovation as limiting factors. Inflation driving up cost of paddy. Farmers canvass regional approach to production. Can't limitations to FG. Nigeria's poverty security worsening. $6.9 million tax payment. Supreme Court dismissed Alibotin appeal. Defamation. How Ooni Yoruba monarch resolves affair about Farotimi's feud. 225 AFCON. Super Eagles draw Tunisia, Uganda and Tanzania. It was aired yesterday. Super Eagles play match? No. Super Eagles 225 AFCON Nations Cup draw that will come up in June was aired yesterday. So Super Eagles has drawn Uganda, Tunisia and then Tanzania. All of our viewers, we appreciate you, we love you. We say thank you for always watching us. Thank you for always being with us. God bless you this morning. Let me start greeting our viewers. They are the reason why we are here. I don't take them for granted. We love them, we appreciate them. Omo Odua, God bless you, good morning. King Joe Ogba, God bless you, good morning. Mazi David Tunde Okafo, good morning, God bless you. Dr. Ukuoji, good morning, God bless you. Whilst you are online, you are watching, like, let's have conversation this morning. Mr. Charles Ikeadugbaja, good morning, God bless you, sir. Enyokoro, good morning, God bless you. Eneli Onoha, good morning, God bless you. Enyokoro from Malaga, we appreciate you. Chukwe Jukunwe, good morning, Chukwe Buka. Chukwe Buka was the name that was given to me by my Igbo friends. So God, I like the name. Lady G, good morning, God bless you. Oh, Mazi Okama, good morning, Mazi David Tunde Okafo this morning. We love you here. All of our viewers, you are the reason why we are watching. We are always here every morning. So drop your comment. Let's have conversation this morning. Give me the punch. The Punch this morning, it says Afenifere can others oppose push for Sharia law in Southwest. I have always been saying to people, they don't understand. Yoruba people are 45% Christians, 45% Muslims, 10% traditional worshippers. So how did the Muslim think they can dominate Yoruba? It's not possible. It cannot work. I've been telling people, Sharia law will not work in Yoruba land, no matter how you try to play it. It will not work. I've been saying it. It can never work. So those people that are thinking they want to bring religious crisis to Yoruba land, it will not work. You have Sharia law is in the north. What development has it brought to them? Last week, Iraq, a 9-year-old woman will start marrying in Iraq. It was passed. Do you want to see that in Yoruba land? All this nonsense cannot work in Yoruba land. We say no to Sharia law and it will never work. So if you are thinking that want to bring Sharia law to Yoruba land, it will not work. And we say no to it. Now, Yoruba people should focus on there is out of school children, there's problem of agbero up and down. Every morning, see somebody saying doing twale up and down. No work. Begging. Yoruba government should focus on that. Sharia law will not work. Our Yorubas are now becoming Almajiris. The Igbos fought a civil war. Look at where they are today. Yoruba don't fight any civil war. Look at how people are now begging. Twale up and down. That should be what the government should be focusing on. Sharia law cannot work. And it will never work. I will keep on saying that. If you are angry, that's your problem. So, that is their problem. Lagos has sent me to Pope Obasa for 4. That is their problem. Let them go and focus on that. Give me the Vanguard this morning. Let me talk on that before we start. Good morning, sir. Vanguard is saying, congratulations to Nigeria. Hunger in the land. Hunger in the land. People are now eating from dustbin. I reported that on this Vanguard last week. Human beings in Nigeria are eating from dustbin in Nigeria. It's a fact. It's happening. Our price of rice goes from 2005 in 2000 to 105,000 bag of rice. People are still collecting 5,000 salary in Nigeria. 40,000 salary. Bag of rice 105,000 to 24. How did we get here in Nigeria? There is poverty in the land, and our leaders there is poverty in the land already. Our leaders should now look into it. I'm not interested in power grab. Obi saying that, and I support him on that. APC formed themselves. Different people formed APC. They chased out Jonathan. What have they achieved? Tell me the achievement of APC after chasing Jonathan out of power. Nothing. Instead, insecurity, poverty across the nations in Nigeria. So, Catholic bishops to FG. Nigeria's poverty security worsening. Yes. God bless our Catholic bishop. I'm not a Catholic, but I love those people. They are always telling the government the truth. Those Catholic people. Other pastors in Nigeria, they are competing for private jets. They are competing for biggest church. Only these people, they are always telling government the truth. God bless this Catholic bishop. They always tell the government, this is the way to go. Other pastors, all of them are just thinking of how to make more money. Why there's insecurity, why there's corruption, good morning, sir, why there's poverty in the land. So these are what should be done this morning. So yesterday, I'm supposed to speak on what happened in Lagos. January 27, 2002 was the day bomb blast happened in Lagos. I grew up in Shogunle, Oshodi, Lagos. We saw what happened around 4:30 p.m. January 27, 2002, when that bomb blast had happened at an army cantonment. So yesterday made it 24 years of that sad incident, bomb blast that happened in army cantonment in Ikeja, Lagos. Like I said, I was born and bred in Shogunle, Oshodi, so it affected us. We saw what happened. We saw that we thought that the world was coming to an end then. Many people died while running for safety. That time there was no Facebook, there was no Twitter, there was nothing. So people were thinking they were running, and that was how many people died in Lagos. But it never happened again. I could not report it because yesterday to me was Black Monday after 22 human beings were killed by Boko Haram. So it may not happen again. The sad incidents of bomb blast in army cantonment, Ikeja. Yes, it was close to us. We that were in Oshodi. We saw what happened. I ran away. I was very young then, but at least I remembered everything. I ran away to this 7 and 8. And we must run because we don't know anything. Many people died while running. I thank God many families were lost and it's really impacted. Even the house in front of our compound then in Oshodi, the bomb penetrated into it then. So we saw these things may never happen again and again. So let me have my first reviewer this morning. Mr. No. Let me have him. He was just come. Let me have him. If you stay, I know. No, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm the anchor. If he stays, he will be the third. Normally, you are the first. Chinedu is the second one. Chinedu has gone. So he came, he will be the second one. If Chinedu comes, he will be the second back. But if Chinedu does not come, you are the second, then he will be the third. I mean, if he stays. But you can even go. If you still come back, I've seen you. If you want to talk. Mr. Lawrence, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Really well. Yes. There's a sad news now. There's poverty in Nigeria. Families cannot afford to feed. This is what was on the front pages of the paper this morning. What can you say? Families are not eating from the dustbin. What can you say about that this morning?
Let me first greet our viewers. Good morning, our viewers. Good morning, Mr. Ukwoji. Good morning, Omo Duduwa and Kinjo Ogba and
let me start getting many of them online because these people, they are our family. You know, we love our viewers here.
Yeah.
We must call their name. We must appreciate them. They are the reason why we are here. They are the MVPs on this particular platform. So, Mr. Omorogbe Igbinogba,
good morning,
sir. Edoman.
Yeah.
Flip TV will love you. No. Good morning, Chukwebuka. Yes, the Chukwebuka came from the fact that
Chukwebuka.
That's the name they gave to me.
Okay, they give you Chukwebuka.
Yes, that was
no. You know, let me tell you the truth. That really, they supposed to give you Chukwebuka because of what? One, somebody didn't believe in tribalism. He love everybody. As far as Nigeria is concerned, whether Hausa and Yoruba or Igbo, and we still great love Flip TV to allow all the host region of this nation can come outside and talk for their own mind. Thank you. I agree.
So last year I was given Chukwebuka by some of my Igbo friends then online in 2023 because I supported then my own candidate then, which was an Igbo man. So everything, but it's all it is them.
We are evident now.
Yeah. So they really want an Igbo man. So Chukwebuka. Mr. Daniel, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Mr.
Faithfully,
Daniel.
good morning.
Yeah.
Mr. Tinubu was said about your approach, yes, then in the north. Mr. Craig, good morning from UK. God bless you.
Yeah.
Ashiedu Augustine, good morning.
Good morning.
Favor Alexander, good morning. Oh, Mr. Sade said something that I'm doing fullback today in my state. I started last year so that my people are Mr. Sade said that is every people with food. God bless you, Mr. Daniel.
Mr. Daniel, may God bless you.
Yes.
Because anybody that giving people food for the table, God always remember that person because food is number one thing to keep life to stay. Food and water. May God bless you.
So,
and your family.
so in case you can see our thumbnail, our picture, the woman that stood in front of us, she's selling food here.
Hey, the woman that supplies
yes, that supply food here.
They always give us food 2,000 naira.
Yes, Omo Odua did it for us.
Omo did it.
God
in
bless Omo
December
Odua.
to January.
Yes, he gave us food here on this platform. So let's start. Ozutu Oma, God bless. He say what Liverpool, God bless you. Ozutu Oma, God bless you. So let's start this morning. Nigerians are hungry. There's no food, and that's very, very bad news coming from Vanguard. What can I say about that this morning?
Mr. Really One, the anchor. Let me tell you that thing. Hungry is not a new story for Nigeria again. When coronavirus come Nigeria people will not die for hunger. You remember they give what many nations give up palliative. for our home. But what happened? They call the politician of Nigeria, they seize all the whole our politics, they keep it, then we use it and campaign when they want to start their election. But what happened? After NSAS, after coronavirus, they start NSAS. You see many boys, the ladies, the children of Nigeria do what? They broke many warehouse. They see the palliative they give Nigeria.
Let me even go to that place.
Politicians seize everything.
Our politicians, they seem to be very wicked. When they gave us palliative, why do you think that they were hiding that palliative then?
They don't want me, you, the citizen of Nigeria, to enjoy life one day. What they are doing that is only for their children, because they know when they hide that food, when they want to compare, whether APC, whether PDP, whether Napuga, whatever there is, if they give you one derica of rice, we will run and come and vote for them. That's what they are doing. And you see, this thing happened very well in 2023 for presidential election. In Lagos State here and many nations in Nigeria, states in Nigeria, the people that call themselves the leader of Nigeria, giving many people 5,000, 2,000, 10,000, and then said that right because of hunger in the Nigeria. Can you do this kind of thing for United States of America? Can you do it just in London? Can you do this kind of thing in Brazil? Nigeria is a nation of what? Poverty, hunger, and sufferness, and the land of death.
13 million people, according to the Nigerian Tribune, they say that 13 million more Nigerians are at risk of poverty this year. Out 13 million human beings.
Brother, go and check this record very well. Use your hand and do calculation well. The number they are calling here is too poor. Let me use an illustration in your compound. You know how many people, they always beg you, my brother, do you have garri to drink? To them to drink. You see the kind of poverty level we have. CBN, what did CBN said last year? You can remember. He said it's not up to 5 million people have 500,000 naira for their accounts. You yourself ask yourself, how many times did you went to a bank and go and deposit money? What you are doing that the one your loved one sent for you, you go and do what? And withdraw it and eat. You see the kind of poverty level we have in this Nigeria.
But is Nigeria supposed to be a poor nation?
Nigeria is supposed to be a poor nation, but if you check it again, Nigeria is supposed to be a poor nation. The reason why I say like that when you know that this position, you are not merit to stay in that position, but because of the enemy of Nigerians, they will carry you as you don't have the right to stay in that position. Let me use an illustration. What happened in Imo State? Ozodimba. I'm from Imo State. Ozodimba is not supposed to be a governor of Imo State. But the corruption of Nigeria, the Fulanis and the cabal of Nigerians did what? Take somebody in the fourth position and put in first position. But how do you think that person will value their citizen? They must do whatever to please their master.
But then, is that what you think? Let me just go to that place. Is that what you think that Uzodinma seems not to be accepted by a majority of the Igbo people or Imo people?
Okay, it's not only Imo State people. For the whole Biafra land, the whole Nigerians, nobody accepts.
No. The Fulani seems to love him.
Oh, listen. In Yoruba, here, West here, 75% they are genuine people don't support Ozodimba. The people that support Ozodimba as a governor, I'm not talking about East, in the Southwest here, it's the people that are eating in the plate of the Fulanis. He's a genuine man, a real citizen of Nigeria. cannot support Ozodimba because Ozodimba is one of a fraudster.
So let's be careful about. But let's talk about our main topic today. Peter Obi says, "I will not be part of a coalition against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I'm not interested in power grab." People are saying that maybe because an Igbo man, that's why he's afraid of or anything. What are your opinions about that?
Number one, I always say that Peter Obi is not a man enough. One thing in life, he must take the risk to join a millionaire. If you want to be a millionaire, he must take the risk. Without taking the risk, it cannot be. Let me use an example now. The reason why Igbos fall in love, Nigerians, the real Nigeria, fall in love with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu what? The Nigeria government tried everything to drop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down. But what happened? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still stand firm as a good leader. Why did I say Peter Obi is not a man enough? Peter Obi win election 2023. He win Lagos State, he win Abuja, he win Port Harcourt, major place, he win everything. But what happened? A man that have prick like him did what? Collect mandate for Peter Obi hand. When the citizens of the Nigerians, the youth of the Nigeria stand and say, Peter Obi, let's fight for you to collect your mandates. We are already tired for this mess of Nigeria. What did Peter Obi did? He said, my brothers, wait, let's cut George. Now, court already judge. Did the Peter Obi get the heart of the citizen? Now, you know what is going on now? Majority of the youth of Nigeria now, they are not interested of the Peter Obi because it disappoints them. That's when Nigeria youth have the right to take what belongs to them. The day they want to swear the president of Nigeria, the youth of Nigeria said no. They want to come outside and stop that mess. But the person that win the title say no. Okay, you already use gun and machete and sword and axe and cut the Nigeria youth wings. They cannot come outside to do what? To fight for their rights.
But is there
because when you want to fight, you must hold something in the hand and fight. Now, Nigeria youth already have something on the hand to fight the bad leader of Nigeria, but the person that hold that thing say no, don't fight again. Continue suffering. Now, that's the reason why I say that Peter Obi is not a man enough. But now, after everything, what happened? Peter Obi started lobbying mind with call those Fulanis. You remember what happened last year? He started opening borehole for them, for their.
But is it not good that he's giving the North borehole?
Why can you open borehole for them? When Jonathan is a president of Nigeria, Jonathan do every good thing for the Fulanis to make life to come the ourselves. What happened? They turned Jonathan back. Am I lying? He did everything. He did the only borehole will make Peter Obi to win election 2027. Oga, na lie. Peter Obi don't fall in hand.
So Peter Obi cannot be a president?
Millions of Nigerians, I'm not talking about Igbos. Millions of Nigerians cannot support Peter Obi. If Shariah come outside tomorrow now, say I want to be a president of Nigeria, Oga, millions of Nigerians, the Igbos will support him because he knows that man is a confirmed Rasta man.
So Peter Obi is not a rascal person. He's a gentle person.
He's a gentleman. We don't need a gentle person in Nigeria. We need a person with action and a person that loves the citizen. So listen, that word you have action and you don't love your people. Have action and love your people. The two things must work together. Tinubu have action, but not love his people. That is the different thing. When Ambode is a governor of Lagos State. Ambode have action. And they have what? Love for the people. I remember when Ambode is a governor of Lagos State, the citizen, the indigenous of Lagos State, and the foreigner in the Lagos State enjoy Ambode. The time of Ambode is a governor of Lagos State. Look at governor of Abia State. The man have action, and he loves his people. See what is going on in Abia State. You will use this hand and beat your people, and use this hand and welcome your people. And welcome is not the evil one, the right one. That's what I'm saying, that you must have action and you must love your people. Let it to be, go and learn to have that action as real Igbo man. Imagine that he can have action and they have love for his people.
But we are closing with this. Is there a possibility that an Igbo man will ever become a Nigerian president where things are going?
Okay. Igbo eketego nke ha. Igbo don't rule Nigeria where they want rule Nigeria. But currently now, the Hausas, the Fulanis, and the Kaba of the Southwest and the Kaba of the Igbos cannot allow Igbo man to rule Nigeria.
Why do you think that why do you think if you are watching, please kindly click on your like button, share, let other people comment, and also drop your comments. I still have many viewers. But then we are closing now. Why do you think that some people may be afraid of making an Igbo man a president in Nigeria?
Number one, Igbos fought Nigeria. That is number one. Number two, the Fulanis know that if Igbo man enters a president, that their wings, we will do it, will cut their wing. We will merit whatever position you want to do with your what? Your qualification. And you know that the Fulanis don't have the qualification to be in many positions as a government. That is one thing. The British, our colonized masters, cannot allow Igbo man to be a president because of what? You see that pipeline, they are enjoying many years. The real Igbo man, they have the favor of the citizen of Nigeria, as Donald Trump have the favor of the number one, the Americans. What is Donald Trump doing in America? America must be number one. And any Igbo man can come outside and say, Nigeria number one. British government cannot allow that Igbo man to come outside. The Fulanis, the Janjaweed, the Fulanis cannot allow Igbo man to come outside. The Southwest, the politician, the cabals, is not all the whole Southwest. That's why I mentioned the politician.
The politician
cannot allow that Igbo man to come out. Whether you're an Igbo man or Yoruba man to carry Nigeria number one, they cannot allow you to raise head up.
So you are thinking that maybe Britain is still part of our problem?
Okay, I need a mirror, I need an eyeglass. A layer. Your eye, that two eye God give you. If you use it to say, yeah, British is a number one enemy for Nigerians.
Okay.
Colonized country now, if you want to travel to Britain now, as you are now, if you want to go Britain now, you as a Nigerian, if you come there, your passport, you know what the British go do? They go check you, that green, white, green. They say, no, carry this man, put here. Make Ghana man come and say, immediately Ghana man show him passport, Ghana man go pass. But you cannot pass. And this is the people that colonize you.
Okay.
Are you getting me? Nigerians cannot allow real Igbo man to rule as a president of Nigeria.
So the topic today is supposed to be the fact that Sheikh Gumi has told President Tinubu to arm the Igbo youth to chase out IPOP from Igbo land, but this one came up. So maybe we can have that topic one of these.
Just let me just tell one thing now. Somebody cannot push Igbo man to do anything. Whatever we want to do is from our own hearts to do it. If one said that we cannot support IPOB, we can do it. And we say that we will support IPOB 1 million times. Born of a man, born of a woman, spirits cannot stop us. Only God can do it. Thank you.
I don't want to. So, good morning, sir. Let's have conversation.
Good morning, Mr. Everyone.
Mr. Lawrence has left.
Mr. OG Olajide, I'm saying good morning to all our viewers across the globe on Flip TV, your #1 TV station that is better loved all over the world. All our benefactors, all our sponsors, all have been, who have been showing kindness to us in terms of cash and kind. And bless you. The Lord bless you. Dr. Ukuoji, Omo Odua, King Job, and the rest of them. Master Oladewale,
we love all of them.
All of you, we, the people you are blessing Nigeria, we are saying God will replenish your pocket in great multiple times in Jesus' name. Amen.
Mr. Stadane said, I'm a Yoruba, but I don't like the marginalization of the Igbo. This is his comment. Chukwuejukunwe who is marking. Ashedogo, you are welcome, sir. Okay. Ramsey Ezigbo, good morning, my man. Good morning, sir. God bless Mr. Ramsey Ezigbo. Now, but as you're online, keep on liking and liking and liking. Click your like button, keep liking, keep sharing, and drop your comment in that conversation. Are you happy with what seems like the marginalization of the Igbo people? Are you happy with that?
I'm not happy with this. If anybody who have been keeping track record of my statement or my comment or my contribution online, you will know definitely. If you have been keeping, I thank God. Dr. Ukuoji said so last year December. He said he's my greatest, he's my greatest fan. He's my greatest. He told me when he called me personally, say that he liked the comments, the analysis I always put up. I've always maintained a position that in any country whereby you have multi-ethnic entities that make up the country, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Fulani, Ido, Ijaw, Yoruba, and the rest. If you must have such people as your constituents that make up the country, there must be equity, fairness, and justice. There shouldn't be any one ethnic nationality dominating, oppressing the rest. All of us must have equal stake in that entity called Nigeria. There must be sense of belonging. There must be some, fairness and justice. If there's yes, we cannot be all the same in terms of number. Some could be larger in number, some could be fewer, some could be minority, some could be majority. But you must the majority must not dominate, must not steal life out of the rest. There must be a kind of situation whereby those who are dominant must give room for those who are minorities to have a sense of belonging, sense of participation, so that they all can be they can be happy and contribute their quota to the same one entity. I've been an advocate of that let Nigerian authority at the central level call the Igbo activists to a table. Nnamdi Kanu, Sam Ekpa, ask them what are your grievances against Nigerian state, and they will table it. The Nigerian as a father must try and listen to their grievances and address it. Those ones that can be solved immediately should be addressed. Those ones that require structural changes, like maybe constitutional changes and the rest, you tell them, look, these are points that need deeper action to be taken about before it can be resolved. But those ones that are immediately should be addressed, and then by then there will be the tension will go down, and every section of the country will begin to flow, in unison.
But there's a line of thought we say that your people, Yoruba people, and the Fulanis are against the Igbos in Nigeria.
That's not correct. That's not true. Igbos are all over Nigeria. They are in Israel.
I mean, in making them. I'm talking about that position here. That Yorubas and Fulanis have gang up to rule among themselves and not to make the Igbos president.
Let me tell you one thing. Igbo should recognize that this is politics. This is a family matter. This is a family meeting. It is politics. Like Igbo, this is a political matter. And when in the act of playing politics, you must learn the rule of how to play the game. This is a matter. This is an issue whereby you build bridges, you make friends, you build consensus, you go into alliances, you go into relationship with people, so as to make sure that you are considered. Your interest is taken care of. It's taken into consideration, so that you build consensus, you build a relationship, you build partnership with people. You don't just stay off and remain in one place. You know, remember Buhari contested for 3 times, he could not win until he stretched his hand across his region to other part of the country. What I'm asking, let me tell this thing to Igbo. Let Igbo know this today for me. Igbo needs to embrace their hands with Yoruba. They need to build bridges across their area to other parts of the country, particularly southwest, particularly Yoruba. I'm telling you, if they can build bridges properly well with Yoruba, Igbo will have a way. Where they are stretching their net to, where is their choice? The north. They should remember what Zeke did in the 60s with the north against the southwest by forming partnership with Tawa Balewa. What's the best they were able to achieve? Ceremonial president. They have been able to achieve anything more than that, except Zeke, except Nnamdi Azikiwe, who also became prime president as well. They need to build bridges across different parts of the country, particularly southwest Yoruba. I'm telling them, if they build bridges with Yoruba, it is easier for them to become president. That going by the way.
So now let's talk about that. Peter Obi, I'm looking at my time. Peter Obi said that he's not interested in paragraph. Now he just wants a kind of it seems like it's not like that APC pattern. But Atiku have told him no. We must come together to chase out the APC. What are your opinions about that?
Atiku should know that he cannot come and rule us again after 8 years of Fulani of his ethnic stock of Buhari. Nigeria is not a Fulani state. If nobody has told Atiku, let him realize that South will have his maximum of 8 years before you go back, before you be thinking of going to any other way in the north. So let Atiku is not even the question of anything political something now. Let Obi join hands with people in the south to build a southern 8 years rule. What does this?
After southern 8 years, we go back to the north.
See. Obi still has a chance in 2027 if he plays game very well. But he should not think of being a vice president to Atiku. Atiku cannot come and rule us again as a Fulani man after 8 years of Buhari. That's not going to augur well. So let Obi look inward, play his game with the other side of the country. Middle Belt is there. Get my point? Northwest is there where Buhari came from. Buhari came from Northwest. So Atiku is coming from Northeast. Northwest will not tell us that they want to rule again. Let Obi play his card very well. Let him come to the south, different part of the south, and Middle Belt and play his game. This is a matter of number. Who knows?
Can others oppose push for Shariah in southwest? Regional focus should be on depth, not religion. Says Yoruba groups, Muslim and Christians they are not different. Can others say no to Shariah in southwest? What are your opinions about that?
Yes, Mr. Arima, I told you. I said what Shariah is talking about. They are now talking of going from beyond their scholars, Islamic scholars, Islamic people, doing things on their own. They now want to have an arm of the government, a third arm of the government, which is judiciary. Sharia courts, they are talking of a judiciary system that is purely Sharia in nature, as against that is secular in nature to Nigerian state. The way what the Islamic people have been having, nobody is stressing about that. They have the Islamic marriage, Islamic burial way of life, Islamic scholar, Islamic teaching, Islamic education, Islamic school, Islamic college of education, Islamic marriages, Islamic burial services, Islamic many other Islamic teaching, and co. Nobody is doing that. Those ones are done at level of Islamic scholars, Islamic faithful, Islamic adherents, Islamic believers. But when you are not saying you are not going to a judiciary level, that means you want an higher arm of the government, top arm of the government, to be dedicated, to be spiritually, to be skilled Sharia Islamic. You are going beyond what is, just as we have in Islam, we also have Christian too. We have Ghana counseling in churches, addressing, solving marriages, Christian marriages, Christian initial naming, Christian burial ceremony and co. All those are done at the level of Christian faithful. But when Christians should now say they want a Christian court they want the law of Moses. They want the court to grant a court that will not be recognizing Christian laws like we have in the law of Moses. You are not asking for a third arm of the government, which is against the rule and regulation of the Nigerian state. Nigerian state recognizes secularity. So Sharia law is not going to be acceptable to anybody. Let them remain at the level of their, at the adherents, at the scholars, at the believers, oppressing Islamic matters.
Atiku, Nigeria on verge. Atiku said that yesterday. Front page of the Daily Trust said Nigeria on verge of losing democracy. Government offering opposition 50 million naira. Parties must unite to save democracy. El-Rufai is saying that power not given but fought for Amechi. Shetima, democracy despite flaws is the best. What are your opinions about this?
Look, Atiku should stop making noise.
But is it? He said that Nigeria's on verge of losing democracy.
That's not true. Nigeria has not lost democracy.
They say they are on verge of losing democracy.
They are not even on the verge. It is what happened is that Nigerians have not risen up. The remaining masses of Nigeria, they have not risen up to the reality of what their role is. That is the masses. The populace over the sovereignty who sees part of the sovereignty to people and some of leadership. When the Nigerians masses, the remaining larger population that make up Nigerian masses, they rise up and when they rise, they know they are the master. They are the one that has the sovereignty. They rise up in their millions, remaining millions. That's the democracy will be fully taken care of, handled by people that are supposed to handle it. So we are not losing on it. The fact that few people have been mismanaging our democratic matter does not mean that we are losing it. We see on course only that it has not been perfected. But by the time when the masses of itself recognize that this is a role, this is a part they're supposed to play, and take up the mantle of leadership and demand rightfully for the true political system they're supposed to be, that's when Nigerian democracy will be fully occupied. We are not losing it as good as to believe. When we say you are losing something, that means you already still has your hand. We are still having a democracy now. Democracy is still in power. Only the people who have in government, they are not.
So let me ask you some questions. We are closing now. Please help me ask Gumi the full meaning of IPOB. Indigenous people of Biafra rights. They not say that they are Ariwa, you must say they are Oduduwa. Why are they mad that the Igbos are Biafra? This is come from Ezeimo, Uchen and Love. If you are watching, like. Let's have a conversation this morning. Ezeimo, Uchen and Love continue. Do they want us to deny that we are Igbos or what? Ezeimo, Uchen and Love. Why is that name IPOB disturbing them? Ramzi Ezi Igbo. The problem is not Igbo building bridges, but the reform of the system by Nigeria implementing constitutional reform. Stadale is a Yoruba man. He said, I totally disagree with you, journalists, that the Igbos building bridges in Yoruba before an Igbo man become president. He said he blamed the Igbo politicians for between their people. Hello everyone, Dr. Okoji is greeting you.
Good morning,
Mr. Oladewale, good morning, sir. I love you, sir. We love you. Click on that like button as you are coming in. God bless you. Stadale said, everybody know is a Nigerian, who is today's leader of Conservative Party in the UK. Look like people fought for this. So Igbo politicians should challenge this Nigerian government. What are your opinion about it?
As I'm saying now, I have just told you that.
He said that Igbo does not need to build coalition with the Yoruba.
The mistake they are making is that. Hello. The mistake they are making. The mistake they are making is that those who think Igbo needs to build bridges in Yoruba. Okay. I said Igbo needs to build bridges in Yoruba. I'm not trying to tell them that look, the bridges Nnamdi Azikiwe built because the bridges Igbo built with Nnamdi Azikiwe failed then. And I can tell you, the best people they can build bridges first of all with are Southerners and Yorubas, which consider is also the largest stock in Nigeria. So I'm not saying it's not bridges.
But some of them see the Yorubas as betrayers. They
are the ones who be talking. You know, I don't like talking sectionally. If there's anybody that betrays, it's Zik that betrays Awolowo. But we are going to go and form alliance with Kabaliwa, the North, to form the First Republic leaders. Why did he get out of it? Ceremonial. ceremonial. But if you are building, let the where they have to looking for to is the southwest. They are called Southerners. Let them be west, bridge with southwest. Then as the Southerners as a block, they can change. They can face the north. They just a matter of bringing middle belt to with the south, and they only defeat north. This is the fact the people have to know today. That one who say they disagree with me, they have to be bridge with the west, so that the north south will be in one accord against the north, and the south can only bring north mid central. So they said they will only be defeat north east and north west. So that, the best bet for them is still Yoruba as a bridge to be built bridge with. So I think we should know that democracy is of course only the people who have at point of business they need to change for the masses of people to take over and be the place. Nigeria has not lost democracy.
Thank you for coming. Mr. David and Mr. Christian has No, I go talk. Are you going somewhere? Okay, wait, you go talk. We talk. Well, even I'm looking at my time and Mr. Christian's time. But good morning, sir.
Good morning, thank you.
Come to the mic this morning. Stay with me. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Mr. What's your name? Let me.
Mr. James.
Mr. James, good morning, sir. Straight to the point. In Nigeria, can an Igbo man become the president?
Of course, it's not about Igbo man being president that is the issue. Let me tell you, Igbos do not even need to be a president, because one thing that God has endowed with Igbo is that God has given them what to survive in Nigeria. Let me tell you, over since how many decades, Igbos have not become a president, but they are the most successful tribe in Nigeria.
Successful tribe in Nigeria?
In Nigeria, even in Africa. Yes, you can take it to the bank. So
why? From Kogi State.
I'm from Kogi State. Why the Igbos now are glaring for power now is because the way the Hausas and Fulani has mismanaged Nigeria is very, very in a bad shape. And they feel that if Igbo we give opportunity, they will do far better than what the Yorubas and the Hausa have done to this our dear country. Let me tell you, in all sectors Nigeria now, you see what the Igbos are doing. All over the world, I can mention some Europe countries that they are using Igbos to develop their country, because when it talks about knowledge, when it talks about the capacity there is there, they can strive the country. They know, for instance, look at Lagos here. If you give an Igbo man one shop, before you know, an Igbo man, that guy will occupy 3 or 4 shops within the space of 1 year or 2 years. That's to tell you they have what it takes to multiply. One of the things that is killing this country is that these our leaders, they don't know how to multiply. You are killing the masses. Of course, if Nigeria is generating 20 billion, a reasonable government should be able to know how to generate it to 40 billion, so that the masses will feel their impact. But as I speak to you now, this present government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is Nigeria feeling the impact? The answer is no, and Nigerians are suffering. So that's why they are clamoring for Igbo man. Let Igbo man come and see what Igbo man can offer.
So, Peter Obi has said that I'm not interested in power grab, like they formed the APC. That he's not a man of wahala. What are your opinions about that? People say Peter Obi is too soft.
Of course, yes. It's my own simple opinion that Peter Obi, I personally, I support Peter Obi in 2023 election. But of course, as it's going now, I will not support Peter Obi, because I feel that Peter Obi is too gentle for my likeness. I rather stick to Shariah in this general election, who will go match to match, power to power, to whoever that do nonsense. Look at the sacrifice Nigerians sacrificed for Peter Obi. But Peter Obi wasted all our energy, all our effort during our general election. So for me, I won't be able to be part of it. I won't be able to be, so I want to go and support Peter Obi for this. If I want to support an Igbo man to be a president, the Igbo man must be an action person. Obi is good. Obi is not. Is different from other politicians. He has the integrity, but it's not all about the integrity. It's about, can you grab the power? Nigeria politics is about grabbing the power and run with it. That's what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did in the general election. He grabbed the power and he ran away with it. So Peter Obi does not have the capacity. I will advise Peter Obi not to even contest for this 2027 election, because Peter Obi contesting for 2027 election is automatically giving a room to Tinubu to become president in 2027. So for me, I would say that Peter Obi should not run for 2027 election. He should not even go as a vice for Atiku. Let him just stay aside.
13 million more Nigerians at risk of poverty this year. What are your opinions?
Of course, it's going to be more than 30 million Nigerians that is going to be poor this year. I told you on this channel or maybe some other channels, we have two sets of people in Nigeria right now. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have succeeded eliminate the rich. Out of it, we have the poor, we have the wealthy people. The wealthy people are the likes of the Dangotes, the politicians, while the poor people are now the from the civil servants. Everybody is poor because there's no rich among us. You will see a rich man now that has 3 cars in the compound. He cannot drive anyone to work just because he cannot buy a fuel. That's what automatically Tinubu have removed the rich. We now have the wealthy people and the poor people. So is it going to more than 30 million Nigerians that is going to go into poverty? As I speak to you now, many Nigerians hardly eat twice in a day now. As I speak to you, millions of Nigerians right now, they are looking on to God. Where will my meat come from today? That is the situation of Nigeria right now.
President Muhammadu Buhari is a very poor man. He said, I feed from renting out of my house in Kaduna. Do you believe that statement?
The biggest Yahoo, the biggest scammer in Nigeria we have is former President Buhari.
Oh.
And that is the reason why a lot of us are criticizing this Tinubu, because he did it out of his own selfish interest for him to become a president. You know that President Buhari does not have the capacity to rule Nigeria. But because of your selfish interest, because you know by Buhari being a president, he has automatically paved the way for you to be a president. You present it to Nigeria. Look at the way Buhari has took Nigeria backward. As I speak to you, the mess Buhari has caused in this country, it takes the grace of God for we to recover. And that's why many of people are telling you that there is no solution to this, rather to split the country so that everybody can go. The Bible says if the foundation is being destroyed, what can the righteous do? The righteous need to destroy it and rebuild the foundation.
You are from Kogi State, the Middle Belt. Why are you advocating for the splitting of the country?
Of course, is the middle belt, are they enjoying the country? Rather, no, we suffer the pain. Look at what the inflation the Fulani has caused, the mayhem. Go to Plateau State, go to where is it called? Benue. So they keep slaughtering people. As I speak to you, the state I came from is most the poorest in Nigeria today. So I am not happy about that. That's why I'm telling you that earlier the better. We should stop prolonging the evil days. Split this country. Let everybody go on their peaceful way.
God will judge you. God will judge you. God will judge you, Mr. David. It's at the background there. Good morning, Mazi Christian.
Good morning. Good morning.
So, Mr. Christian, today, you understand?
I understand.
Today,
I understand.
So, good morning, Mr. Christian. Let's straight to the point because he's going somewhere. So that's why it actually should be the next, but I have to just find a way to wash him in. Atiku will disagree on coalition against Tinubu. Atiku said we must unite and grab power. Obi said no. Coalition to grab power, I don't part of that. And we've been having that same from the morning that can an Igbo man even become Nigeria president. What are your opinion this morning?
I've said it that Peter Obi should forget becoming Nigeria's president. And I like the way he said he's not going to have anything to do with coalition that will remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because this is just like a rat race. We are running a rat race in Nigeria. If the system does not change, the Bible says, if the foundation be destroyed, what will the righteous do? The system of governance. Okay, are you going to have coalition with who? Atiku, Abi? Or Erufai? Or Kwakwaso? To remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? I don't think what we should be thinking about is system change now, not even all this removing Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If you cannot change the heads of INEC or revamp INEC, revamp the judiciary and the police, there's nothing you can do. There's not. Look at what is happening. Buhari went to do a campaign for local government election. Look at the people that came in Katsina State for that event. They are much more than the people that voted on the day of election. So, and they are voting for APC. So everything, what you are seeing is diabolical. Whatever that is happening, we need a system change. All these ones, coalition. Okay, coalition. Atiku and Obi, who is going to be president and vice president? Because nobody, Obedient movement will never allow Obi become vice to anybody.
Never.
And the Fulani, Atiku said na Fulani. The Fulani people will not want an Igbo man to be ahead of him. You understand? That's why even a Kwankwaso, who is smaller than who is a small boy compared to P2B, refuse to even deputize P2B. Not to talk about Atiku. Atiku that, however, brought him to the limelight. So anything that has to do with Obi becoming the vice president to any coalition is against it. I think Obi have seen it in the future that whatever coalition that may be coming, because they know themselves, they have meeting themselves, whatever coalition that may be coming, he may become a vice. He may become a vice. Northerners would not want to see a P2B ahead of an Atiku. Northerners, you there for South, the way they think different, the way they think for the you understand? The reason why they will accept Tinubu because Tinubu carry a Shetima for back.
Muslim.
They don't even see Tinubu as a Muslim. You understand? The way they reason there. So whatever Nigerian politics don't time me, talk Biafra now.
Okay, no, we talk about that because our topic today should be the fact that Sheikh Gumi told President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he should harm the Igbo youth so that they can chase away IPOP. But since this one came up, we'll be able to do that one tomorrow. But Shariah said Nigeria has Igbo problem. Do you agree with him?
Yes, now. Nigeria has Igbo problem. Now, tomorrow now, if I come here, I go wear my Ishiagu come here. If I wear my Ishiagu come here, they will look say, who be this person? What do you wear? Somebody go wear in Yoruba cap, you go wear in Hausa cap. It will be normal. Maybe this my guy, Mr. Tinubu wear Ishiagu. Dress. They'll come to look and say, now what kind? You understand? Nigeria always has an Igbo problem. And it has been passed from generation to generation. From the generation of our Wolowo, they don't pass on to the next generation, to the third, fourth, and fifth generation. Those days, I was born in Lagos and brought our compound, Yoruba people will tell their children, don't join those Omoibo, don't. Look at marriages now. The ratio of Yoruba men getting married to Yoruba women and the ratio of Igbo men getting married to Yoruba women will tell you the difference. Igbo ladies, families will accept to marry Yoruba, but most Yoruba families do not accept to marry Igbo. I'm not saying they are not marrying. The ratio of Igbo men getting married, Yoruba men getting married to Igbo ladies, and the ratio of Igbo men getting married to Yoruba ladies will tell you a lot what families tell their children about the Igbo. So Nigeria, we know, has an Igbo problem. Look at what is happening. They killed a Sokoto officer in Anambra State. Everybody they shout, blah, 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 blah. Yes, all the national dailies they carry a punch, carry them. Isu have done kill 27 soldiers. Everybody like say nothing happened. 27 soldiers. If that happen in the southeast, headline now headline for like 1 week. So Nigeria always has an Igbo problem, and I don't care. An Igbo man stands tall. Whatever you do, the storm and rain come, the man still they stand. The war, which happen, the man still they stand. NBS report, they say the southeast have become a parasite. The southeast, and then they churn out lesser money. In Lagos State, top 3 ethnicities, you see the Igbo. In Katsina State, top 3 to 4 ethnicities. Population, you see the Igbo. And the Igbos are contributing to the VAT of those states. I blame Igbo people. You leave your land, you come on that person's land, come they help and they push VAT. At the end of the day, they come on. So Nigeria always has an Igbo problem.
So now let's
and because of that Igbo problem, Nigeria will never go forward. No matter what, if like may Jesus come down and still this denigration of Igbo still continue, Nigeria will never, over 60 years, you never will fix anything. Nothing. US and America, they talk about AI technology.
US and China.
US and China. They talk about AI technology. We they talk about Igbo, Yoruba. We they talk about roads. Somebody do flyover. If they say you don't do something, so you do flyover. People they don't even cross that. 100 years, we are 100 years behind, and we there for that 100 years they brag. We are Agbada, go party.
Because of tribalism.
You do one road like this, you don't achieve your life. People they talk about going to another planet.
To the moon.
India.
Somebody go where in Isha, somebody go where in Agbada.
Depend at the same time with
Agbada. Say you don't do this.
They don't arrive.
We are backward in this country, and our mentality like the cause. If like let us continue in this, now your turn, now my turn. No be my turn, no be your turn. Let's get there. If we don't address this Igbo problem, Nigeria goes nowhere.
Let me start reading some comments. Dr. Okwaji said, Mr. Christian Juku, how are you? He's here, it's fine. Mr. David Okabo is thanking you, saying that for saying that Peter Obi cannot win the election, he's thanking you. Mr. Ladewale said Nigeria is not working. Says Obi, but I agree. Who said to discuss about the people? Nobody. Then the only question I also work that fighting corruption, I'll say Olori lórí irọ́ àbí because there are better and real ways to end ẹ̀gúnjẹ àpapín ẹ̀gúnjẹ. This is bribery, àpapín, sharing money, and consulting without quorum. I'm looking at okay, so that Nigeria cannot progress because 5 million innocent citizens of Biafra were killed during the civil war. All of you, if you are watching 150 people online, just how many likes? Less than 23.
Please, let's like.
Let's like and like. Ní ìlú tí àwọn agbófinró ti di gbájú ẹ̀, ìlú tí ibi tí ọmọ ẹlẹ́ran ti ń jẹgun, in a country where no, him, then you. You can stay. I have less than 20 minutes to go now. So listen to the say that listen to the rubbish. You can't condemn yourself, but you are here saying, okay, rubbish to other tribes. Always on point. Mr. Clement Odutosin to disagree with you that you are condemning other tribes. That's his opinion. Mr. Clement Odutosin said always on point. Mr. Christian, 24 likes on and over 20 people online. That to me is very, very poor. So you can see let's like this what we are doing here. Mr. Christian Chukwu, your final topic today is 13 million people at risk of poverty again this year. So more Nigerians are going to poverty. How do we get? What are your opinions about that? Let's close.
Okay, you see, when you say 13 million at risk of poverty,
that's according to the Nigerian Tribune.
You define poverty. Nigeria's poverty is a pandemic. Poverty in the United States, poverty in Ghana, poverty in Cameroon is different from the poverty we have in Nigeria. Poverty, you don't have good roads. They gaslight you on the good roads, though. You understand? The standard of roads in this part of the country, they get their own standard of roads, though. When you tell them, say, this road will do, nobody standard, they tell say, hey, your place, go, gaslighting. Electricity, gaslighting. This government has borrowed more than any other government in the history of Nigeria. 74 trillion to 140 trillion.
But have we been seeing the effect of the borrowing?
You remove subsidy, more money. You remove subsidy on electricity, more money. You float the currency, more money. Tax bill to collect more money. Still, you borrow much more than. See, gaslighting. See, anything that is coming from whatever agency, with respect to the professionals that are there, we need to scrutinize it. It should be more than 30 million. More than reasons why we cannot have a protest, because the middle class has been erased. Now middle class, now they run protest now. Now they sponsor protest now. You understand? But there's nobody to everybody just work like zombie up and down. Nothing, no headway, no nothing. That one is the worst form of poverty. Now, for me, poverty is ignorance. For me, poverty is ignorance. Nigerians are largely ignorant of what is happening to them. So that is the highest.
You don't know what they are doing.
Over 200 million Nigerians are poor. That is my own assertion.
Okay, Mr. Christian, we must appreciate you for coming here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mr. Rashid, follow Mr. Christian. There's something you understand. Mr. Chinedu, you are the next. I don't understand where Mr. Chinedu is going now. But I'm still at the background here. I'm still looking at the. You are the next now, Mr. Chinedu. Now your turn now.
We are not going to be doing rotational presidency.
Yes, now.
Yes, no more rotational presidency.
It's not my turn
so what we are talking about, no more turn by turn. What we are saying is that we should pursue nationalism or disintegration.
So Mr. Rashid, you follow him.
You understand what I'm saying? It's either we pursue nationalism or we disintegrate.
Oh, disintegrate?
Or get options of failure to pursue nationalism, then we'll disintegrate if it fails, because the way it is now, everything is failing. There is no nationalistic, everything that has to do with Nigeria puts an Igbo factor on the table for feasting. If they don't feast Igbo, they are not satisfied. Yoruba should start running up and down because of herdsmen now, Boko Haram in Southwest. Because we have said it many years ago. Stop this alliance. Stop this alliance. The speaker, Obasa, yesterday there was certain debate and revelation when he was the chairman or president of Conference of Speakers. How he led the entire political Fulani to Tinubu and he became president. Bros, as much as we are naked, as much as we are naked, it is never too late for transformation. If these people refuse to cover us up, bro, when Christian was talking about analysis that is beyond 13 million, you know, say Nigeria, everything is corruption. Look at the way they corrupted Finland now. The Finland ambassador to Nigeria, Sena Selina, look at the way he's standing. Everything has gone through his back. And even the Finnish president, Alexander Stubb, has come to say, who sent you, Selina? Who sent you? Money at play. That's the Nigerian factor. You understand? What we are saying at this point, that multiply 13 million. When you say 13 million Nigerians, abject poverty. Bro, when you say abject poverty or extreme poverty or beyond repair, they are naked. That means every household have the potential of multiplying effect of over 1 million people. Times it by 13 million households all over Nigeria.
So you mean that they are more than 13 million?
I'm telling you, you know, Nigeria, they cut everything. You understand? If they don't edit to a point that the president says, okay, it's a manageable figure, present it to them. The institutions that were supposed to hold democracy has been compromised. INEC is no longer there to function. Judiciary is no longer there in function. And these are the things they said it is the common hope. The hope of a common man. Then how would the common man survive? Lead us well, let us fall into. Abi, inside well, lead us well. Nigerians have sang it, they have begged them, and still what they are giving us is not what we do not understand. Like Christian said, sanitization. He said, out of ignorance, people can become poor. A lot of Nigerians can lose their God-given talent as a result of ignorance. Imagine an atmosphere of where there is extreme ignorance. And this is deliberately. That's why that somebody can carry machete and kill somebody in the north and nothing happens. And they tell you that it's coming to north, southwest. And you think it's a joke. The man from Ekiti said, nobody will stop Shariah Fulani in southwest. It's in the punch. I'm not the one saying it. But these are the things that I have been talking about for Gani Adams. I learned this mystery from Gani Adams.
You really like Gani Adams?
I love him. Not that I like him. I love him. Because he was the one that started revealing that Southwest is under siege. That he went as far as conducting some level of feasibility study or security war check or whatever. And he discovered that they have too many cells in the Southwest. Now, they are telling them they are attacking from the political side, Shariah. They are also in the bush attacking.
Can the Yorubas, can they survive this onslaught that may be coming through these S-men? And just, do you think they can survive?
Bros, there is no nation that has functioned as a secular society. America is a secular society. But to some, because of the Jewish nature there, they proclaim it a Christian nation. But deep inside, you will know. The issue of projecting Christianity does not arise as long as both Dick and Harry can feed, can survive, can lay their hand on good living. It's good to go. Nigeria is breeding the reason why Biafra want to succeed. One, very important, we must take that note, we must take it, that a time will come, there will be a friction because of conquest between the Southwest and the Northerners. And it's coming. And it's forget what Gumi said, that Igbo should kill themselves so that they are the Jews. The Jews should massacre themselves, or would they use force and kill the Jews? Because what is happening in Nigeria, they represent it in the Middle East. And the federal government have not arrested him. Sheikh Gumi, nobody has talked about his arrest in this moment. Like he said, my previous reviewer here said that they are killing soldiers in the north consistently for some time now. Nobody is saying anything. But if it is somebody that misstep in the southeast, you see IPOB, the governors of southeast, they start shouting, IPOB. IPOB is innocent. The people who are doing that, it is coming. Bro, I don't know how I will explain this thing. It's a serious issue. It is coming. How are you going to stand with someone who has already been trained in the Sahel, armed with sophisticated weapons, and you are saying you are going to use a mateku? You should also train those people too. Train them to be as sophisticated to a point. Because what is happening politically is also happening in the bush. You can see that the Southwest Yoruba nation is facing political, economic, and guerrilla warfare already. And we are just watching, sir, that at the end of the day, they shouldn't cross the red line. And what is the red line? Nobody should come and attack Lagos. If you attack Lagos, then you know that the game is over.
Now, if you are watching all our viewers, 160 viewers are online, 160 human beings, just 28 likes. You can kindly click on your like button. Let's have this conversation. Nigeria is going to be like Somalia very soon. David Okafor, that's opinion. Do you think is that a possibility?
No. See, bros. You see, I like people who are very optimistic. What we are saying here is we're not saying it to make Nigeria, to damage Nigeria. What we are saying here is to make sure that those who are in the position of leadership will be able to sit tight and know that things are actually going wrong. We are not here to criticize anybody. We are not here to make anybody feel inferior. But we are here to tell you undiluted truth that there are consequences of bad leadership. There's consequences of ethnicity. There's consequences of nepotism. There are consequences when we are able to navigate ourselves as the most populous black nation in the world just because of a cup of garri.
Christian said something which is very, I think that word, we should think about that. China and USA, they are competing high. India is going to the moon. Nigeria got to the moon in 1960, India 1945. How did we find ourselves here?
It's one of the reasons why I'm advocating, even though I want to disagree with Christian on the issue of Obi, because credibility and leadership should come with functionality. Then, tested and trusted. Who is Peter Obi? Does he have an outstanding leadership qualities in the first place? What was his antecedents as governor of Anambra State? Then we'll set that one aside, and then place these people on the scale and be able to look at properly who is actually fit to transform Nigeria. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because there's nobody now we can. Is it Ojo Okano we are going to call? Is it who are we going to call in the east? Is it Ugumba or what? I don't even know the governor's name because I'm disappointed. Okay, no, Hope Uzodinma. Call anybody to become president of Nigeria. But let us look those who have been tested in one thing as a governor. And if you look at the respective credentials, they detested Obi. They never gave Obi chance in the PDP. The Fulanis and the Northerners sat on it. But he ran away. I'm telling you, he ran away to Labour Party, a fairly insignificant party in Nigeria. Obi has made Labour Party a national party now. And you cannot say that it is not politically, a big name in Nigeria now. So the factor of Atiku, I understand Atiku very well. Atiku is a mathematical politician, a liberal man, even though he has some certain extremism in him. But when it comes to issue of Nigeria draining to the gutters, he will prefer to go for and die for Obi. And Atiku is not going to contest. There's so much pressure. Yes, there's so much pressure from the north currently now. From where to do not be these Arab Fulanis, politicians in Asuroko. I'm talking about those who are feeling the impact of APC damage in Nigeria.
But do you think that the Fulanis I'm just asking, do you think that they can trust the Igbos now? Because Christian said in his opinion that it does not think that the Igbos will want to deputize, Fulani will not want to deputize for Igbos. For example, we gave the Kwankasu and Obi coalition that did not materialize. Is there a possibility that Atiku might want to bring somebody in and make Obi the number one?
Let me tell you, Kwankasu insulted Obi that if Obi becomes his, if he becomes running mate to Obi, that they will stone him in the north. You remember? And they can never. They have more clout than Obi. He was making noise. But Atiku was telling him, you don't know, I've tested this guy somehow. He's a machine. Do you know what they call Obi in Anambra State? Stone, Okute. That is his name. You underrate him at your own risk. What did he do? He stepped out of PDP. And what is it today? I'm coming.
No, okay,
what is it today? Okay. You know, he was able to hit almost 5-6 million votes. Only him. There was a reason why we are saying that Nigeria should go for leadership. And the only face currently now of a potential president in Nigeria is not even Atiku. The Northerners voted for Obi. The Yorubas voted for Obi. How come INEC is mourning to this moment? It's because of the damage. And these are the consequences of it. The system has collapsed. Nigerians are gradually turning to cannibals. You don't know, Nigerians, they chop Nigerians now. Oh, but if you lose God, they go chop you. And I tell you, that's a fact.
But do you agree, Shariah? We are closing now. Look at my time. That Shariah said that Nigeria may have an Igbo problem. Do you agree with him?
No, see, the Fulani should know that this politics we are playing in Nigeria, you understand, is just cosmetic. When the real thing comes, Biafra will provide leadership for them. I'm telling you, that's the truth. We are just being cosmetic with the situation on ground because Nigeria has never been won and Nigeria does not want to be won. Every factor that would have made Nigeria to be won is still in Aburi. Yes. I'm telling you, anything that will make Nigeria work is lying down in Ghana. That's the truth. So if we are not to be cosmetic about the issue of nationalism, then we'll credit in that part. But we were talking about what Africans should talk about, the liberation of Africa, the model of Africa, you know, a nation that will be called kingdom, that every black man all over the world can be proud of, is the restoration of the first kingdom on earth, and that is the Republic of Biafra.
We are closing now. Let's talk about this. This is last term. How the price of rice rose from 2005. Because Vanguard said hunger in the land. How the price of rice rose from 250 in 2000 to 105,000 in 2024.
Okay, then you should go and call Tinubu. If he knows what he did in subsidy, what he did in floating of the naira, what happened to the economy, he should be held responsible. If he's in another nation, he would have resigned. It's becoming an embarrassment. As simple as that. Bro, there's nothing like that. Oh, look at what happened in South Korea. How much was the guy accused of? He resigned. A lot of people resign.
But Shetima is saying that we are going to fight corruption, fix economy and security. Shetima is on the Vanguard.
Bro, when you see corruption, fighting corruption, what do you want to achieve? When you see corruption, fighting corruption, what do you want to achieve? That means what we are heading for doom. What Tinubu would have done, which everybody had been advocating for till this moment, is to sack these ministers that have embarrassed his government. Remember, he said after 1 year that if the CBN governor didn't do work, he would throw him. Have you seen it? Because he felt that it is the turn, tribalism, it is the turn of the Yorubas to enjoy the national cake. And instead of that, he's Yorubalizing everywhere. And we have seen the results. Abona result now. After the result we here. Abogo result. 1 year. Woloshenka say after 1 year I will call result. Woloshenka we not see them. All those one now. Everybody don't pack.
Buhari a poor man. Buhari a poor man. He say I rely on my rental income from my house in Kaduna.
You know say that guy na factor Buhari. That's the only thing I like about Buhari. He knows how to mock Nigerians. He's an expert, well trained.
To mock his own people.
You know what happened when they told us that Buhari have no house, he's sleeping inside mosque? Is this true? I'm gonna leave that in. If you like, make it chop sand and a business. That's a fact. And we know that some of his children, we are driving machines worth billions of naira. We are seeing his children married to governors, married to ex-governors, Buhari's children. And you're saying you don't have money to eat. You don't have money to feed. Buhari, where is the PTF money? Under Tan David West.
But why is a man of integrity according to some Nigerians?
It is the Yoruba that called him a man of integrity. Nobody called him a man of integrity. They branded him a man of integrity. They are Yorubas. They are the one that called him man of integrity. Nobody called him man of integrity. Somebody that dethroned the first civilian democratically elected president in Nigeria. Thank you.
Oh, let me come and answer. Let him wait. Some comments. People are saying that somebody said Peter Obi did not perform anything in Anambra State. Somebody said that okay, Peter Obi is Okuta and everything. But tomorrow we'll continue with that topic. Let me have him. Come here, sir. Good morning. I just have to.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
For the first time you are coming here, so I have to just Pastor supposed to speak as my last speaker, but I don't know, maybe I can still. But what's your name, sir? Let's start.
My name is Osagi Agbonta.
Oh, Mr. Osagi, maybe from Edo State, am I right?
Yes, from Benin.
Yes, let's start from this one. Is Buhari a man of integrity in your opinion?
Well, Buhari is a past president of Nigeria. And maybe when he's in office, he will play the politics the way it is played. But if you go to Buhari today, he is going to be a different person. Talking about Buhari now, I think it is a little bit too late. You understand? So every Nigerian politician has his own chameleon character. While in office, he's a predator. While out of office, is a saint. So I will not want us to talk about Buhari regarding this matter.
Okay,
thank you very much.
God bless you. Atiku Obi disagree on coalition against Tinubu. Atiku said, let us join together and chase out Tinubu. But Obi is saying, no, I don't want to be part of the coalition. So people are saying maybe because Obi is an Igbo person and the Igbo seem not to have a future politically in Nigeria. What are your opinions, sir?
Yeah, my opinion is that factor that Obi is an Igbo man, I want that factor removed because to me, we the Oduduwa people, and you can see strongly the Afenifere supported Obi. Why? Because Obi is from Onitsha. And Onitsha people are descendants of Benin. Google it.
Oh, Onitsha are descendants
of Benin people, yes. Okay. And that was why the Oba of Benin supported Obi is in Nigeria. Let's stop this factor of an Igbo man, a Yoruba man. When we go outside this country, we are not seen as Igbo man, Yoruba man. We are judged based on the integrity of our character being in Nigeria. You understand? Just like you go to the market now, there is no special price for any tribe. We are all Nigerians, so we should talk about we are Nigerians. We should remove that factor. If you will ask me,
my question is, I'm coming. If you are Nigerians, why does it seem that the Igbos are not allowed to rule? In my opinion, what do you think?
Yeah, this whole thing started. The Igbos were the domineering tribe, maybe in the 60s. And those days, the people that were there then, like I said, some people could be predators and later become a prey. Then, they didn't do some certain things with caution.
Like what, sir?
Like holding, like those days, an Igbo man will come to your place, want to take over your, like Zeke came to the West, contesting for premier in the West. You understand what I'm saying? And it was all like that throughout the whole country. And the Northerners saw that they were many years behind these Igbo people. So they were not pleased. And judging with their religion, ideology, that these people will take over and they will not have that autonomy. You know, the average Northerners want that superiority over their female children. You know, they not see that, oh, if these Igbos come around and take over our way of life.
Take over as in how?
Take over as in protrude
No, continue. No. Yeah, no, continue.
protrude themselves into their children, and they will not, like, for example, now everybody in the East, they are free. You can dress anyhow, you can do your things anyhow. Then you come to their place where they cover their hair. They now see that their children are doing the same thing. So they don't want that. They were trying to guide against those things.
But somebody said that Peter Obi is too weak. Let me read his comment here. His name is Mr. Afolabi Musibao Ayobami. Good morning, Mr. Afolabi Musibao. Good morning, sir. Said, Obi can't solve Nigerian problem. Besides, he is too weak to tackle the people behind Nigeria rules and to be captured and do their wishes. Do you agree with him that Obi is too weak to lead a country?
Obi is too weak, but even without giving a scepter, he took over the political arena by storm. Obi is the first candidate who did not spend money while campaigning, and in fact, people gave him money. Obi is the first person who didn't mobilize Nigerians to every campaign ground. People volunteered. Even up till now, the last time he came to Benin, those women had nothing, but they took out of their farm produce, out of their stock, whether they are making profit or not, just to honor him. Do you call that weakness?
So Obi is not weak in your opinion?
It's not weak in my opinion. In fact, what Obi did is he had put life into people, and people are politically aware, and people are now strong. A lot of polling units in Lagos State, which has never happened before, Obi won all. In Lagos State, that is impossible, because what does it mean you have life if you can't give it? What does it mean you have strength when you can't give it? What is the fact that somebody claims to be powerful when people around him are not powerful? Obi came into the political arena, and everybody came out supporting him, and they stood strong even in spite of the attack. So I call that strength. You understand what I'm saying? Like what Tinubu did, Tinubu simply had a structure. You understand? He created a structure and allowed people to rule this structure and make them have autonomy of this structure. That is the strength of Tinubu today. You understand?
Let me read some comment. Dr. Okwoji said leadership is by brain work, not by muscle power. Emmanuel said, Mr. Emmanuel, good morning. All of you, as you are coming, as I'm greeting you, kindly click on that like button, like. Mr. Emmanuel said, hatred for the egos is too much. Hatred for nothing, just pure jealousy and envy. Paul Obuko said, how did Onitsha come from Benin? This Ile-Ife man who invaded Igbo, Domigodo land. Ezemo Ojanalewe said, Obi should not come out to them, because not I know will not allow an Igbo man to rule. And not only the North, so it should not contest and allow them eat their divided Nigeria. Ezemo Ojanalewe said, because you are not one. And another one he said, I don't discuss Nigeria politics because it does not exist. Do you believe in the unity of Nigeria?
Of course, I believe in the unity of Nigeria. Without that, we are not a giant.
So I know. Are we currently a giant as I'm talking to you now?
Yes, we are giant, but
in what aspect?
Thank you. We are giant, but we are sleeping.
You are a sleeping giant?
Yes. So if we wake up, the whole world will tremble. We are the most intelligent. Tribe or country or state in the world. Everybody, when you enter any country and you say you are in Nigeria, they are afraid. Some are afraid that Nigeria will come and take their wives. Some are afraid that Nigeria wants to come and take their job. Some are afraid. Very, very little are afraid of the crime rate of a fraction of Nigeria. But nobody talks about the greatness Nigeria have accomplished in different countries. You understand? So we should be, because every Nigeria is a piece of this giant. Now, I will before we run out of time, I would really want to come into bringing my own idea of how can we come out of this mess, because it is a mess. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I did a case study that the first solution to Nigerian problem is hungry.
Okay, hunger. That is someone.
Yes.
Okay.
And how can that be done? We have land. In Nigeria, we have 84 million arable land. Now, out of this 84 million arable land, cassava, which is the most stable food in Nigeria, if cultivated on 1 million acre of land, I tell you, will feed the whole country for a year. So if we cultivate on 7 million acres of land, I repeat, I tell you, we will have enough for Nigerians, we will have enough for exportation, we will have enough for our livestock, for our animal husbandry. And once that is solved, I believe me, most people cannot be truthful because they are hungry. So they can easily be manipulated. And back to what you said, that the coalition of Obi and Atiku, the coalition of Obi and Atiku may not work. Why? Because when they started this, the last dispensation during the Buhari era, Atiku and Obi merged. And that is where Atiku saw the strength of Obi. And this time around, Obi came out as a movement to mobilize those people who never come out to vote in Nigeria. But along the line, PDP made a very big mistake. You see, this same problem is when you bring in greedy people around you. That was the mistake Atiku made. Now, this mistake, I strongly believe it was Dino Melaye,
Okay.
who bring in Ifeanyi Okuwa. And they pushed away Yeso Wike and pushed away Obi. Now, today, where is the Dino Melaye? So, Obi had already created a structure. And that structure, I tell you, if they merge with PDP, that structure would diminish. And that is the fear of Obi.
Okay, what's your name again once again, sir?
My humble name is Osagi Abonta.
So
I will also advise we should go into farming. Every local government can go into 100.
you are going into families. Yes, full announcement and chasing your people from the farm. But
See, I will give you my number. When you create a structure, there will be no such thing as Fulani. And if you don't chase out darkness, bring in the light, and the darkness will go. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Osagie, thank you so much. But will you still have time and come once in a while?
I'm a very busy man.
Okay.
But if you put a call through, I will come.
Okay, no problem, sir. No, we do it here every day. That's why I say once in a while, you can just come yourself. Every day, every morning, you are here. Monday,
On
Saturday.
your invitation, I will come.
No, there's no time that you come that you cannot talk. So, I mean, anytime you just come. As far as in the morning, it's from 8:30 till like 10 o'clock. So if you come in the morning, I'll bring you in, sir.
Okay.
Okay, God bless you. Let me have a Mazi Chigozie as my last speaker this morning. I'm looking at my time. Mr. Femi is still at the background, but let me see what I can do. Mazi Chigozie, good morning, sir.
Good morning to everyone watching us this morning. Let me begin with the last speaker. I think I heard him say that Nigeria is unified, and the only problem is that Nigerians are hungry. If hunger could create the sense of insecurity, then the unity of Nigeria can never be guaranteed. Now, it's a total systemic failure. Any country, any nation or society that cannot address the basic needs of her citizens is considered a useless state. So if Nigeria, at this time, when we have mechanized process of farming with the arable land at the disposal of this contraction, and yet they consider the poverty rates to be alarming. So it means that the government is not doing anything.
Dr. Ukwaji is greeting you, but let's talk on this, because we did. Because I'm looking at my time. Is there any possibility in this country that an Igbo man will never become Nigerian president? Because some people have been saying, I don't want to have any coalition, I don't want to be part of it. But is there a possibility that an Igbo man will ever become a Nigerian president in this present Nigeria?
Now, the word possibility shouldn't be considered an impossible task. But there is no need for an Igbo man becoming the president of Nigeria. Why? Because the hundreds of P2B can't solve the problem of this country. It can't address the issue of systemic error. The foundation of Nigeria is faulty. Not until that is being discussed, not until that is being rectified, bring Donald Trump to this place with this template, with this configuration, Nigeria can't work. So it is needless deceiving yourself. If you try it, of course, Tinubu said he's Mr. Capacity. But he has, will I use the word, disgrace himself? Mr. Capacity that cannot address the issue of insecurity, the issue of poverty, the issue of maladministration. Look at the country how it is today. That the bishop, Association of Bishops, Nigerian bishops are calling on the president. That the rate of poverty, the rate of hunger, starvation is alarming, is worsening. Insecurity is worsening. Now, if the bishops, their lordship, can come out and speak, you see, these are the people that ask us to go and pray, to have hope in God. But that is hope that is built on deception. Nigeria cannot work with this current templates. I don't know if you have listened to Adam Oshomole, Senator Adam Oshomole, Comrade Adam Oshomole. He revealed striking, shocking revelations about what is happening in Nigeria. That the ex-general from the north are the ones sponsoring insecurity. They are sponsoring insecurity, and by way of extorting and exploiting the resources, the mineral resources, the gold, the platinum, and the rest of them in the north, creating a similar situation where it is difficult for the people, indigenous people, to benefit from the extractions.
But is there hope for this? The way this country is going, as Mr. Mazi Chigozie, is there hope that Nigeria may still get better? Because Mr. Fidokabo said even Peter Obi cannot solve Nigeria's problem. That's his opinion. But do you think that there's hope for Nigeria to get better?
Well, there is hope for Nigeria. Of course, you are running under the mantra of renewed hope. And the evidence of hope, he said faith is the substance of things. Hope for. The evidence of sins, hope for, yes. The substance of sin, not sin. Yes. So where is the substance? I think the Tinubu administration has given you a reason either to believe in that hope. So you can't believe outside of what is here. For you to secure tomorrow, you must be established, you must understand where you are today. So there is no magic. So if the renewed hope is what Tinubu is giving you, so you should be clapping, which means the renewed hope of hopelessness. Nigerians are hungry. A bag of rice is 105,000 today. How much can you save as a civil servant to buy a bag of rice in the span of 6 months? With your transportations and all that. It's not possible. So where is that hope?
So there's no hope for Nigeria?
Who is giving that hope? Is the state of insecurity. Unfortunately, we are hearing that almost the entire forests in the southwest have been rounded up. That prompted the southwestern governors to use fire brigade approach. So where is that hope? People can't go to farms. There are areas where even in the west where people can't access their farms. So where is that hope? Now, somebody who said they believe in Nigeria. For me, I don't believe in deception. I don't believe in a system that is built on falsehood and deception. Look at what the so-called founding fathers said, the verdict they gave before their demise, before they left the world. And what was said, that Nigeria is a mere geographical expression.
Do you supporting him on that?
He is saying based on the realities. Unfortunately, he realized that when all his efforts and ambition to become the president of Nigeria were frustrated. So out of frustration, he has to buy his mind. The same thing happens to Zik. That Nigeria is described as a broken bottle that has no mequatarism.
So there's no hope for Nigeria.
I'm telling you, the people you called your founding fathers are giving a verdict, and you're asking me there is no hope. If you believe that they are your founding fathers, and they tell you that the path you are taking, there is no hope there. So am I the one that will now change the position? But you are seeing the realities on ground. They tell you that Nigeria is a broken bottle which has no mequatarism. Now, Tafawa Balewa and Madu Bello told the Fulanis that remember that we are not part of Nigeria. Remember the vision of our founding fathers, our forefathers, Danfodio, which is to overrun, Fulanize, and Islamize the other regions of the country. So none of them has ever expressed confidence in Nigeria unity and in Nigeria progress or development. The current president, with due respect, 30 years ago, said he did not believe in one Nigeria.
What has changed now?
Nothing has changed. Nothing has gotten worse. The only change is retrogression.
What is the way forward for Nigeria?
The way forward, as you can see today, we have been canvassing for that. Of course, many people have raised the concern that the Nigeria expired 2013. And whatever 2013 after 2014 after 100 years. And the clause there is that the Nigerian existence, continued existence, must be renegotiated. As long as you live in this denial, you shy away from this reality staring at us, you can't get out of the woods. You continue to dabble in deep darkness. Unfortunately, that is where we have been trapped today.
Okay, thank you so much, Mazi.
It's a pleasure.
Okay.
God bless you.
Let me have you in just 2 minutes. And this one is a direct question.
Okay.
I don't know how you're going to answer it. People said that, because you are a Yoruba man, people said that your people and the Fulani are the ones that are against the Igbos being politically relevant, especially being made president or being given an airport or a seaport. Do you agree with that statement, or do you think that those are just mere words to console themselves because they have some leaders in Igbo land who may not, or who are not working for their own interests? I mean, Igbo's interests. Come to the mic, let's.
Well, if they say that, it may not be too far from truth. But one thing I want to ask you, Mr. Rilwan, is that when you know that you have an enemy, maybe it's a witches or wizard, what's the solution? You pray, Abi. Let me tell you, like I usually say that we are three in this country, and all of us, we try to outsmart each other. And it has started since 16. I told you how Nigeria was in the 60s. Who are the people that are dominating in the 60s? The first school, who are the people that championed it? The unification law of Nigeria, who are the people that promulgated it? So, as everything now, degenerated into a situation where we find ourselves now. Every region are now fighting to have their own slot. Let me tell you, if not for the Lagos, that Lagos State was headquarters of Nigeria before, maybe we will have been one of the regions that will be crying as well, because there will be no Lagos to run to. That is the truth of the matter. Away from Lagos State and Oyo State, look at just the fact data, show a lot of things. Away from Lagos State and Oyo, which other states in the Southwest also has something tangible to contribute, to bring on the table?
Last one, Afenifere Khan, I'm sorry to Afenifere Khan, others oppose push for Shariah in Southwest. Regional focus should be on depth, not religion, says Yoruba group. Muslim and Christian are different. How did we get here in Yoruba land where there seems like a religious crisis or a religious war?
It is Mumu Yoruba that believe that they can use Islam to subject ourselves to Fulani, and it has been there before. But I think the body language now is that the president is a Muslim. The vice is also a Muslim ticket. So maybe they want to use that advantage without looking left and right. I mean, in the place where they want to cite the thing, that's why they are having problem now. What concern President Bola Ahmed Tinubu about Shariah? I'm telling you, he will not say anything about it. The people that are concerned now are the governor, and they have been speaking. And I dare anybody to go contrary to what the governor Since Makinde said that he is not interested in Sharia law, did you hear anything from Sharia? Even if you want to introduce Sharia in Ekiti State, that 95% of them, they are Christian. You said you want to be. When the governor say no, let them go and be sitting again.
But who do you think may be behind this kind of religious?
I've told you, it's our Mumu traditional ruler. Sometimes you look at that Mumu Oluwo that says he's an emir, and our Agbaya, Timi Agbaya of Ede, that went to lean down for Gambari, the stupid Gambari at Iloni, our Oba. Ọba táwa ń dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún a king that will prostrate ẹni táwa ń gun kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ lọ bá ìyá rẹ̀ ẹ̀yin wá fẹ́ gun ewúrẹ́ wá bá ìyá tiwa somebody wey we dey prostrate to you can't stand up all the way from Ede you went to go and kneel down for emir. I'm ashamed. It's a stupid. So those are the kind of people that are looking for, because they are Muslim, the way to subject ourselves into Fulani. Maybe you will copy something that is good. If you go to Ile-Ikewu, you become Afa. Can Afa become Thai pilot? You go to theology school, you become pastor. Can you pilot a plane because you are a pastor? Can you say because I'm a pastor now, let me become a medical doctor? Nigeria, until we sit down and listen, we go nowhere. Okay. Very, very unfortunate.
Thank you so much. It's my last speaker for today. All of you, God bless all of our viewers. You are the reason why we are here. We love all of you. We appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's package, please stay with us. Tomorrow again will be a very better one. We go from strength to strength every day on this platform. So let me thank some of our viewers this morning before I close that have always stood with us every morning. Okay, my number is on the screen there, so it's what it is. But Omo Odua, God bless you, sir. Thanks for always watching. Dr. Ukuoji, God bless you. Thanks for always watching. Kinjo Ogba, God bless. Thanks for always watching. Mazi David Tudor, God bless you. Thank you for always watching. Miss Kate Perry, we love you. Miss Ike the Precious, we love you. Miss Gladys Oyabo, we love you here. Mr. Ola Adewale, thanks so much. Mr. Olumide, God bless you. Mr. Olasu Komise, God bless you. Mr. Remy Jovier, God bless you. Mr. Clement Oduto, God bless you. Mr. Ramsey Ezigbo, God bless you. Omo Joy, God bless you. Joseph Ihedoro, God bless you this morning. Bosun Festus, God bless you this morning. Paul Obukowo, God bless you. Mr. Emmanuel, God bless you this morning. Ezemo Uchenna Lovet, God bless you this morning. Billy in the world, we love you. Henacho Franklin, God bless you. Victor Rest Osayodon, God bless you this morning. Francis, God bless you. All of our viewers, the reason we are here. We know that you know that we love you. We always appreciate you. You are the king and queen of this platform. You are the reason why you always come here every morning, Mondays to Saturdays, morning edition. Still on Flip TV. Other interesting programs will be shown live here or will be uploaded here on this particular platform. All of our viewers, God bless you. Mr. Adeji Elonge, I cannot forget you. You're always watching us, always doing well. All those that will watch us at the end of the program too, after this streaming, we love all of you. God bless you. Say bye. Stay with us tomorrow. We'll be here once again.